Welcome to another video, welcome to the channel. It's Sunday morning yet again, the 16th of August 2026. I don't know where this year is going. A little bit on the chillier side, 13 Celsius, 55 Fahrenheit. We're here at what I call Knypersley Reservoir.
Capturing moments, creating memories. And welcome to our channel.
Or the Greenbank Heritage Trail. Waymarked 7 kilometre trail along country paths, around 2 hours to walk the full trail, or a shorter trail of 5 kilometres returning to the car park across the dam between the Serpentine Lake and Knypersley Reservoir. So today's adventure begins right here, guys. Come on with us. Look at that. Yeah. Look at all the trees. They're actually starting to turn, aren't they now, you know? Yeah. What? We are at 10 minutes past 8. I thought we'd be the only ones here. Car park's packed. There's a couple that have actually camped there, and something really cool I've never seen before, like the camper goes above the car. Yeah, so the tent's on the roof, wasn't it? And then they climb up to it. Now you guys probably seen that we've done a video where we walked along the canals, and the canals are currently closed between Kidsgrove and Biddulph. Don't know if they still are, I need to check on that. And of course Knypersley serves the canals, so it's going to be interesting to see how low the water is. Now my first look is that's not that low. That was lower last year. That was a lot lower last year. Yeah, it was, yeah. Always like this here as well when you start this walk. Yeah, so this is one of the machinery, I guess, to let the water out and through the pipes and that there. Like a great big valve, isn't it? Yeah, wow, some history in that alone. Yeah. Look at the big wheel on that, just for let the water out. That's amazing. Unbelievable. And just look at the grass, it's scorched. Yeah. I'm just going to have a look at the lake, I think, here, just before we go anywhere else. So let's just bring the camera round there. Look at the lake. Just zoom in a little bit on it for you. It's amazing, isn't it? What a beautiful view. And right in the middle, we've got a family of ducks going across. We'll just have another look at them two big valves there. People running in front. I'm amazed again how many people are out and about this early today. I guess they're getting out before the heat comes. Today we're forecast about 73 Fahrenheit, about 19 Celsius, and there's a lot of rain apparently coming in over the next few days, so we definitely need it. And of course we had the emergency alert about 3 times on the phones over the weekend. Over Friday, because all the wildfires were having everywhere. Yeah. So of course today, stay with us, I'm going to be pinning a scratch card, I'm guessing. Is it going to be a hidden scratch card? I don't know, I haven't worked it out. I think I'm going to hide it away from the general public as much as I can. Well, I'm not going to hide it under anything. I'm going to show you guys on the video. And we're also going to start off something new. What are we going to start off? You're going to start putting ducks down somewhere, aren't you? Yeah. So the travelling duck. I don't know fully how this is going to work. So I've bought about 15 little plastic ducks. Mum's tied wool around them, and I've laminated a little pouch and obviously I'll read it to you as we're going to place one down. I'm also hoping when we get to the dam to possibly get the drone up. There's not much wind around at the moment.
No, it's very calm, isn't it?
So we'll see what we can do.
I just can't believe how the trees are turning now. We've got leaves on the ground.
Yeah, wow, look at this already.
It's always quite steep up to this
This bit is
part, isn't
absolutely,
it,
yeah.
as well? As we head up to where you start dropping down to the dam.
But yeah, do you know what? Next month we're going to see a big difference with the leaves. They're all going to be starting to go that golden colour as the end of summer approaches.
Flown, hasn't it, this year, really?
Really gone quick, yeah.
So we're up the bank.
Certainly are. You get out of breath on that little first part.
You do.
Every time I walk here, I still have the fond memories of when we first ever come here with Steve from Australia. And yeah, I remember clearly the very first time we ever come here and
walked round.
yeah, and that must be what, 25, 26 years ago,
Roughly.
if not longer.
I think we had that one late evening, didn't we?
I don't know what time it actually was, but I remember walking through this part and thinking, well, there's not much to see, or wondering where this path goes. And then of course this path just suddenly turns into the left of the Serpentine or straight onto the main dam. Now today in this video we're not taking you guys to the Serpentine, we'll have to do that another time. We're going to take you across the main dam, but hopefully we're going to have a look at the waterfall today, because the waterfall will be a nice little walk without it being too muddy, I guess.
Yeah, I wonder what sort of water flow there'll be through that.
It'll be interesting, yeah.
Look
So-
how beautiful it is here.
So this way, Warders Tower, Waterfall Walk, which is what we want. Gorton Well, Gorton Stone is also heading this way, but if you want to do the Serpentine, that little path around there.
Yeah. It's always lovely. I always love coming down this part, like through and under the trees. It's always amazing, isn't it?
It's nice, isn't it?
Look at
When you
the
look at
size
these.
of that tree.
Yeah, look at that. The growth on that is just hundreds and hundreds of years. Wow.
Tons of wood. The weight of that must just be absolutely colossal, mustn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's beautiful here, just under this shade of all these amazing trees, and you can see Darryl just walking down there.
So I'm always on ChatGPT, love ChatGPT. Here we go. Tell you a little bit of the story of Knypersley Reservoir. So before the reservoir, the area was part of an historic greenbank estate around 1780. Hugh Henshaw acquired the estate and was brother-in-law and successor of the famous engineer James Brindley, one of the pioneers of Britain's canal network. The first lake here was the Serpentine, which is on the left-hand side, constructed in 1781 to 1783, and it was created to help provide water for the growing canal system, considered one of Britain's earliest reservoirs, roughly 20 acres. By 1820s, Britain's canal traffic had increased, and the Serpentine can no longer provide enough water for the canal system, so a second, much larger reservoir was planned along the side, which is the right-hand side. Construction of the Knypersley Reservoir began around 1825, with the reservoir opening in 1827 to 1828, and the project was associated with the great canal engineer Thomas Telford, with James Potter overseeing much of the construction. And the main purpose was to serve and supply water to the Culloden Canal, helping to maintain water levels around the canal's summit and throughout the Trent to Mersey canal system. Not an easy construction, suffered serious engineering problems as soon as it was built. The dam and the foundation settled, resulting in leaks and problems in waterworks. Thomas Telford was brought in to investigate, and according to Staffordshire's historic environment, it was finally resolved in 1868 when a wellhead was replaced. And I'll tell you more about there's a little castle called Warder's Lodge, and we'll tell you more about that as we approach that area.
Look how beautiful the water and the lake actually looks there. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it?
It is nice. It is very, very nice, yeah.
And we're coming now to the dam area.
We are.
Always a beautiful seat just there. You can just sit there, and the view you've got there of the lake is just amazing. And this is where the water dams, and I think there's like a little floodway that we're crossing over here. I'll just have a look at that. So we'll just turn the camera there. It's absolutely bone dry. Look, you know, normally when you're here, you get the water down that floodway there. So wow. And then just spinning the camera slowly around here for you. Look at the beautiful, beautiful water. I'm going to just have a look at that, and I think Daryl's just starting to set the drone up, you know, as well. So we'll go and check that out in a minute for you. Look at the reflections in the water, stunning. And I'm just zooming in there, and I think Daryl is, yeah, he's definitely going to get the drone and have a look. The lake or the reservoir is quite low, you know. I've seen it where all them rocks that you can see there you can't normally see. So you're getting the drone up, are you?
We are.
So he's put his goggles on. I think it's going to be the Avata 360. So that should give some stunning, stunning views of the beautiful, beautiful lake here. Oh, wow. Just look at that. I just love all the reflections and
Right, here we
everything
go.
in there. So here we go. Let's show you takeoff. So there's takeoff. And we'll, are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Get you the footage on now. And I think the drone is possibly on its way in. It's just come quite low, and yeah, it is coming towards us here now. Look, that's been stunning. That's been amazing. That footage has just been incredible. So another absolutely beautiful place. We've got some drone footage there. Struddling land?
Yeah, I don't know why. Right, I don't know why, but I was a bit nervous on that one. A bit on the shaky side, but we hit 400 feet. Amazing views of the Serpentine as it winds its way throughout there. And really some good shots. Now I'm going to say, even though we're in this really bad drought, there's a lot more water than last year.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll have to dig well, you'll have to look on the channel and look at the pictures from last year, won't you?
Yeah.
But look at that now.
I think why I'm always nervous, I think I was double nervous on that one because I've got water either side of me. And we've got this dam, not a lot of room to come down. One thing about the Avata 360, like the Neo 2, you can dive down nice and easy. This one just takes quite a while to
come down.
Eventually to come down, yeah. But I was a little bit more shakier on that one, where I think it brought you some spectacular footage.
Just how beautiful does the sky look there? The sky there just looks absolutely phenomenal, doesn't it? Blue with all the different bits of cloud and everything in it. Incredible.
And looking good, eh?
Looking really good. And we've got, I'll just look across there, we've got 2 dogs and they are having absolutely amazing fun there. Look, the guy's throwing either a stick or a stone in the water for them. There you are, they're back again, fetching the sticks out of the water.
Right.
Well, it looks like Daryl's just got his little duck over you there now.
Yeah, so I've got for you guys the £1 hidden scratch card, so I've got that ready. I'm going to put that somewhere. Well, this is the duck. This one's called the red duck. It's called Dilly.
Oh, you've named him, have you, as well?
We've named him. So it's got wow, look at the, I don't know what kind of jet that is, but it's pretty low.
I've lost it there, I haven't seen it yet. Have you there?
Yeah, that's a pretty low jet, isn't it? So this is Dilly. So Mum's put on string to the duck, and then I've laminated them. And what it basically says here is, "Hey up me ducks, I'm born and bred in Stoke-on-Trent, help me travel the world. Hello, I'm Daryl's travelling duck, duck number Dilly. I've been hidden here for you to find, take a photo of me, take me somewhere new, leave me for another wonderful person to discover. When you find me, tag Daryl Pritchard videos on YouTube and Facebook and tell me where I've travelled. Also use hashtag Daryl Pritchard videos. Let's see how far I can go. Please don't throw me away. Pass me on." Right. The first duck, where do you think we should put him?
Probably somewhere here on the dam, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Should we leave him here?
Put him there, yeah.
Yeah? We'll put him there. Goodbye, Dilly the duck. It's kind of you get attached to these little fellas, and let's see where Dilly the duck is going to travel to.
So I'm just going to zoom in on Dilly for you there, so you can actually see where he is. and we'll zoom out and give you some perspective of where we've actually left him there. Look, you're right on the dam, probably just before you get to the centre. Amazing. So wow, let's hope somebody actually contacts us today. Do you think we'll get contacted today over that?
Hopefully before we finish the walk, maybe.
You don't know, do you? You don't know.
But the idea will be, whoever finds him, probably not contact us straight away. They're going to take him to another location. Well, I suppose it'd be good to show us there, and let's see where he gets to. Now you guys keep watching. I've got lots of these ducks. Me and Glenn are in the US in 2 weeks' time, and I'm going to place a duck in each of the city. One in Los Angeles, one in Las Vegas, one in San Francisco. And let's see if we can get them to...
I think we ought to, you know, I think you ought to take 4. I think we ought to put one in Death Valley somewhere as well.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool actually, wouldn't it? Yeah.
So I think we're going to say we'll plant 4.
Look at the
yeah,
robin
just flown
there.
off, hasn't he?
Yeah, I don't know if you can... I don't know what your zoom is like.
I'm just going to try get the robin there. He's on that little stool there. I don't know whether you can see. As he goes, gone, has he?
Yeah.
So sorry about that. I was just trying.
Yeah, he's off.
Zoom in. I think with Daryl walking that way towards him, he actually went. But we always seem to see some beautiful robins here at Knypersley, don't we?
Yeah. So definitely, I am amazed how dry it's been from the middle of June all throughout July and into early August. There's still quite a lot of water in there, and it'll be interesting to find out. The canal is still closed.
Yeah, definitely.
And this could be interesting as well. This is the first chap. Is he going to find Dilly? Is he going to pick Dilly up? And
I'll just keep watching just for a second. I don't know whether he will. The dogs actually stopped there. He must be getting very, very, very close.
is he going to have a look? Is he going to bite?
I think he's probably gone past.
He's walked past.
Yeah.
Wow. So there we go, guys. So
No, he
many
hasn't.
people. Oh no, he's looking. He's looking.
He's actually seen it there, but he hasn't bitten. He definitely looked.
He had a look, but he didn't bite.
Let's carry on. Always like it here, you know, as well. And again, there's another stunning seat there, look here, that you can sit on in the shade. Amazing. Is there much water in the stream?
There's no water at all. It is completely dry. That's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. So let's just have a look at that. There's normally always water
Yeah.
flowing through here, but completely dry at the moment. In fact, I've never actually seen no water in there, have you?
No. That's amazing, isn't it? Wow.
Let's just have a look that way as well. So again, that's just showing you there's absolutely nothing flowing over. Incredible. Love this little bridge that normally goes over the stream there as well.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Brilliant. So peaceful, isn't it, as well? And normally at the side here, side of Darrell on his left hand side, you can always normally hear the trickle of the water coming through this area, but nothing at all today. Look how beautiful the let's just spin the camera round a bit there, how lovely the reservoir looks there as well.
So let's continue telling you a bit more from ChatGPT. So we know as more as we approach the little castle called Warder's Lodge. So Warder's Lodge looks like a tiny medieval castle, but it wasn't actually a castle, it was a gamekeeper's cottage built around about 1828 to 29 to form a miniature redstone castle. It stood overlooking the water and formed part of the landscape estate. There are also other historic features around Greenbank, including the ancient well and hermit's stone. Knypersley today is still an historic canal water system supplier, and it's connected with the Coulden Canal, and the water is regulated through the weir. A recent Biddulph walking guide notes that 6 million litres of water per day can flow towards the canal. Obviously nothing's flowing as of today. Wow, that's unbelievable, isn't it? So it makes it one of the most interesting places to walk around. Essentially, we're walking through 250 years of water engineering and local history. The reservoir itself has a capacity of 930,000 cubic metres, and it's 630 metres long. Wow, pretty incredible. There's like a bit of a beach down there, look at that.
I'll just come and have a look at that. So there's your beautiful beach that Daryl's just been talking about there. It does look amazing, doesn't it? Absolutely stunning. Like you say, we have walked down there on a few times, haven't we?
We have, many times.
On a few occasions. It's always been good to do that. Wow. I'm surprised for how many cars are on the car park. We've only probably passed a couple of people, haven't we?
A lot of people are probably walking around the Serpentine.
Look at the big tree. Here, the big stump where the tree's been cut down.
Yeah.
Pretty massive.
I don't know if you can see it here. Look where the slug trail has been around.
I'll have a look at that. I'll just get a little bit
closer.
closer.
The slug like shining away there.
Wow. And we've got like another bridge there, look you.
So you're talking, these are like almost 250 years old, where they've built all this water system around here, around the estate.
Look at the tree there. I've just zoomed in for you onto. Wow. Incredible. Amazing. Like I say, normally all at the side of you here, as you're walking at the side where Daryl is and where I am, it generally is water streaming down there. But
I know the sign
nothing.
here to the left that we're coming to is the entrance. This was the original entrance to the main estate as we headed through this part.
There's a sign here. Is this the castle?
No, the castle's further
Oh,
around.
it's just a big tree I can see, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so this was the main entrance to the Knypersley Hall estate. Incredible, isn't it? 12th century Great Hall at Knypersley, built by the Knypersley family, built by Nigel Greasley in 1716, updated by James Bateman in 1809. Wow. Really, really beautiful, isn't it? So yeah, that was one of the main entrances just through there.
So there's some history there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Still quite cool, you know, as well.
It's really nice, isn't it? We've actually got body warmers on. We haven't had coats on for about 2 months. So it's nice to have a little bit of a
breather from the
change
intense
in the
heat.
weather, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're already warning about potentially another heat wave as we get into late August or maybe into September. September is normally where we do sometimes have a little bit of last minute heat. And then of course it dramatically changes, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the trees here. It's still quite a bit of water.
Yeah.
About here under these trees. I'll just show you that. Spin round there, and we'll have a look. Just take this tracking off. I've just taken the tracking off. It was actually tracking Daryl there, so as I was trying to look at that water, it was trying to follow Daryl. I'm using today again the brand new Osmo Pocket 4 Pro. Completely different, in my opinion, to the Pocket 3 to use, and I'm just starting to really get used to it now. But I'm absolutely loving the camera. Some steps there, look at them steps that they built there. I don't know where they actually go to. They look a bit on the dodgy side, but no, really nice. Let's carry on with the walk. Let's try catch Daryl up a little bit. Coming to another stone wall, but I've just seen here, and I'm just going to stop and spin the camera around there. Look at that massive tree that's fell there. Wow. Amazing. And we should start getting some wonderful views in a second now again of the reservoir. Probably not as blue as what it would normally be because there's quite a lot of cloud cover over it, but look at that there for a stunning view through the trees. Incredible. Absolutely amazing. I'm coming now to the stone wall as well. That's amazing.
Pretty good.
Morning. Yeah, quite a few dogs barking. Loving this, how you're walking along here in this beautiful stone wall with all the trees and everything behind it, and the look of the absolutely beautiful lake as I look over the wall here. Look at that. Wow.
So comparing this to Tittersworth, obviously Tittersworth still supplies the canals. Tittersworth is really low, running about 46%. But again, note, it's still fuller than last year. I'm actually amazed. I expected this to be really low. I mean, I think as we exit out, there were some steps all the way down. I remember last year, I walked pretty much a good way out. So there's definitely a lot more water in here. But when you think about it, it can release an awful lot of water down the canals.
Yeah. Stunning, isn't it? We're probably very close now where we just make the little diversion to the waterfall, aren't we, as well?
That's by the warder's cottage.
Yeah.
So we've got to go and check the little castle out first of all. But yeah, a really nice walk, isn't it, all the way
down here, yeah.
And
yeah.
you can see the dam is still quite a distance down there.
Yeah, we're quite a way, aren't we, from
I don't know how
dam.
far I got down in with the drone. You'll see obviously on the footage. But it's a big area. What I loved about the drone footage is the serpentine, where you can see it heading all the way through there. Fabulous.
There's seats there where you can sit down and just look across the beautiful reservoir.
Really, really nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Stunning. And just look, as I zoom in, on the trees, how they change in colour.
Yeah, they're starting to brown off.
I suppose that's probably got a lot to do with the lack of water that we've had.
And I'm so looking forward to this year capturing the autumn with the Avata 360, because I know it can handle the wind a lot more. So we should be able to capture some beautiful scenery this year. And what I'm really looking for are those crisp autumn days where it's beautiful and sunny and you've got all the colours.
Yeah, that should be amazing, shouldn't it, really?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Wow. Where's this little pathway walking up there?
So it normally, I think, leads up towards the warder's castle. Yeah, it does. So we might as well take this little pathway up and head down.
You should see the castle, should you, in a second?
Yeah, right in front of us. There we go, look at that.
Wow. Was the bridge across it last year was broken, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Absolutely. So I think this would be kind of a good location to put the hidden scratch card. And I'm not really going to fully hide it. I mean, let me know in the comments next time, do you want me to try and fully hide it somewhere? But I think all I'm going to do, I'm not going to put it so people can see it straight away, but maybe this side of the tree. What do you reckon?
Yeah, you can do, yeah.
There?
It's hard to spot. You'd have to have a little look there. It's up to you what you think.
Maybe there?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go, guys. If you are coming and you've watched the video, hopefully a lot of people might not fully spot it, but it's there. It's going to be found at some point, and it's on the path here, the little stream, and the castle straight in front of you. Best of luck. You could win up to £200,000.
And the castle's just directly in front of us here, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I'm just going
So there used to be a little bridge here, and they've never repaired it. So this is where you used to have a little bridge across. And what a shame they've never actually repaired.
Never repaired the bridge, have they? You used to be able to go across there and get straight up to the castle there.
You can see people are just running and jumping across and walking up, and you can see the little moat all the way around it. Fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah, so the actual bridge did cross the moat, didn't it?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So if you want to go to the castle, you've either got to go up and around there or jump over into the actual castle itself.
Yeah, pretty stunning that is. And you can actually see there, look, the moat and all the water. Brilliant.
Fantastic, isn't it? When you think the history that we've got all around.
Just have a look
here.
at the castle from this angle as well, through the trees there. Wow, incredible, stunning. So yeah, let's get back down these steps and onto the main path. I'm just going down these little bits of steps. So they're quite steep and jumpy as I go down, but I think the gimbal on the Osmo Pocket 4 Pro is doing very, very well.
So Warder's Tower, with a date stone inscribed 1828, was built as the eye catcher on the rocky outcrop overlooking the new Knypersley Reservoir. It's a sham castle, a folly designed as a picturesque focal point in the landscape, visible above the trees from Knypersley Hall. So from the Warder's Tower, head into the woods and you'll come to Gorton's Well. Paths here can be muddy, which hopefully they're not going to be today. Wow, so built in 1828. That's just incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, this is the bit I'm looking forward to. Normally when you come in the winter, this is really, really muddy. But along here is going to be, I'm pretty certain it is, the waterfall area. Pretty confident it is. Normally there was a sign saying to the waterfalls.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
It is, 100%, yeah. The sign's obviously gone there. And the stream here
Dry.
has dried up. Now look at this. This is actually quite wet here. That's unbelievable, isn't it? That's obviously coming from the moat.
Yeah, and I can actually see, I'm just going to just bring the camera round there. Look, you can actually see the castle again there. Wow. So yeah, quite muddy there. I'm quite surprised. I didn't think we'd have seen any water as such there. So let's get down here. We've got probably about 5 or 6 minutes walk before we get to the waterfall. But I'm sure there used to be water in the side of you there to the
All
right.
here, yeah. In the winter there's like a stream all the way down there.
So I'm going to say to you, I wonder if the waterfall's actually running or whether it's dry.
It's going to be interesting to see because the water obviously flows this way. And I'm guessing into Knypersley Reservoir is where it flows.
Yeah. But I can't see anything at the moment.
Oh, what a beautiful Sunday morning. And we're taking you guys with us. Sun is coming out.
It's actually warmed up quite a bit as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, temperatures are getting on a little bit now.
When we first come out, it was quite on the cool side.
Look at the squirrel there
Oh, going up
going
the tree.
up the tree.
Yeah. Yeah, the big tree there
Wow.
that I'm just zooming into. He's actually gone up now, but I've missed him, but
The age and the history of these trees are just unbelievable, aren't they?
yeah, they've been here for years and years and years, haven't they? Like I say, I'm starting to have my doubts now whether this waterfall will be flowing, you know.
Be interesting to see.
Yeah. Another sign. I can't remember this, you know, this part of the pathway.
Don't know whether we're right or wrong, but we'll certainly find out. I think we are right. So this is the Gorton legend. So the Gorton legend has been passed down the generations. During the 17th century, a man called Gorton worked as a servant of the Great Hall in Knypersley estate, and he contracted an infectious disease, thought to be the bubonic plague, and he was forced to leave. He went into the woods to the Gorton Stone. After bathing in the spring at the well site, he was cured of all ailments. Wow. So you can see here there's the Gorton Stone that you can look at, the Gorton's Well, all along the trail, and of course the old man, the face in the tree as you head down there. Now I think was the path, was it this way down there? Pretty certain it was down here, wasn't it?
I don't know.
It all looks different than when you're here in the winter. Yeah, it was definitely down this way. I don't know whether the other attractions are more that way, but it looks completely different, doesn't it? I remember this part.
It's actually wet here. I've just crossed another
so you've
wet
got the
patch
little
in
sort of pond area there.
Yeah, a pond area and quite wet. Look, quite a bit of water in it. So there is water at the side of us now, here flowing. So I'm probably just going to change my mind and say the waterfall probably is still going. Don't know how fast it will be flowing. I'll be interested to see, and it should be amazing when we see that, you know.
Yeah, so normally this is really, really muddy as we walk through this area.
But it's just stunning, isn't it? Look at the stream at the side of you there.
So nice.
I'm loving it. And there is actually a little bit of a muddy path again here, look, as well.
There is in this part here.
Look at that. You wouldn't think that, would you, with how dry?
Look at these old bricks. I wonder what these old bricks were all about here.
I don't know.
Some history in these bricks. Look at them. Probably the 1800s.
The sun's shining through the trees a little bit there and just dazzling the camera a little bit. Like I say, I am getting quite warm now as well. Really, really warming up. Wow. Look how beautiful the stream again looks here as we head along here. Pretty incredible. Beautiful. Look at the dog there having fun in the water. Incredible. It looks amazing there, look at that. How beautiful is that stream, just slowly flowing through. Beautiful. I don't know how far now we are from the waterfall feature, so I'm getting quite excited now, wanting to see it. I think we've got all the beautiful rockery and everything there, and then bring the camera around that way, we've got Darrell just in the sun.
When you haven't been for a while, it must be over a year, well over a year since we've been here, it just looks different, doesn't it? It looks further than what you expect it to be.
I didn't think it was as far as we've actually just walked, you know, but obviously it must be.
Yeah.
So we must be getting close now to it.
Or could we be on the wrong path? You never know.
I don't think so. I think we're on the right track. It's just probably further than you actually think. I can actually hear the water getting louder, you know.
I can hear. Yeah, I think we can hear more of the waterfall.
I think probably just round this corner here we're going to see it. Wow. And from what I can hear, it does seem to be flowing quite quick. It's incredibly, normally, you know, an absolutely beautiful area.
Yeah, we've arrived.
We're here, are we?
And it is flowing. Wow, what a beautiful location.
Yeah. Stunning looking. Look at this. So definitely flowing, not flowing anything near what it was last time we were here. But yeah, wow. Incredible, isn't it, that? Pretty amazing. Let's just have a look at that and just zoom into it for you there. Wow. Amazing looking. Like I say, it was flowing over there last time we came a lot quicker, wasn't it? Yeah, there was definitely a lot more water going over. Wow. Just so worth coming here, isn't it, really? So nice. Look how these trees are just built into the rocks there. I'll just have a look what it's actually saying. Oh, there, yeah. Just sitting on the rock, isn't it, there? Yeah. We've got a helicopter passing right over. Right, yeah, look at that now. That's just stunning there as I look at the water going over. And then just look at the water there where it actually starts coming up. Incredible. So yeah, that was really good. I've enjoyed that. Just have another look before we head back. Wow. So we're just heading back now to the main pathway where we'll walk to the dam. Loving this here, look here, the stream. Stream just looks fabulous, doesn't it? It does, amazing. Absolutely stunning. Very uneven pathway. You've got to watch your footage as you go. It's rocky, it's up and down. So unfortunately somewhere we couldn't really bring Mum. So at least we got the right pathway. The sign definitely has been removed at the end because I'm sure it said waterfall walk this way. Yeah, I think it did, yeah. But no, that's all gone, isn't it? So we're just going to have a 5-minute walk up this way. I don't know where this actually leads. Daryl's just said we can go up here and just see what's up here. Never actually been up this way, to be honest with you. It's like more dense country. But interesting. Let's see where it goes and where it leads. Wow, look at this as you go through this terrain. That was going through like a little bit of a wall. This is awesome up here. Look at this is amazing. Stunning. So beautiful here. Is this the well? No, so this is the well then, yeah?
Yeah, this is the well, yeah. Obviously, what's it, you can see where a lot of the sides have collapsed down there. But yeah, this is the well.
That's awesome, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I was telling that lady the story of the well is.
Yeah.
Back when the Black Death was on.
Yeah.
The night was yours.
Bubonic plague.
Yeah. One of the servants called me.
And apparently come here and were cleared.
Yeah. Washed his clothes, drank the water, bathed in it, and further up the middle path on the right hand side, where the rock formation is, you've got like a little hut made out of the rocks.
Yeah.
And he lived underneath there.
Wow, that's just up here, is it?
Yeah, about 1,000 metres, something like that, maybe less.
Yeah.
It's up the middle path.
Yeah.
Oh, up the middle one there.
Yeah. And he lived in there. He was given permission to poach and fish whatever he wanted to sustain himself.
Wow.
And he was cured and apparently let back in Knypersley Hall to carry on his duties.
Plenty of history. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Well, yeah. You know where the original Knypersley Hall
Hall stood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some say it's where the car park is, some say it was in here somewhere, some say it's the other side, that farm at the top.
So the hall is completely gone now then, yeah.
Well, it had a fire, so they lost the top floor, so it went from like a 3-storey or 4-storey down to 2-storey.
Wow.
But what happened to it after that, nobody seems to know. People, well, I'm not paying the amount of money to get survey maps from,
and seeing what happened to it.
See what happened to it. It cost a fortune.
Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Somewhere we've not been before.
So yeah, the well, that was pretty unique, really.
Yeah, we've never really walked that far up before.
Well, you could actually drink this water because it's a fresh.
It's a fresh stream, is it?
Yeah. I've drank out of it when I'm thirsty.
Yeah, and you've been absolutely fine, yeah?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you for letting us know.
So wow, we've been to the well.
So I never knew that, and thanks to that lovely guy there, Knypersley Hall no longer exists. It's actually burnt down. I never knew that.
No. Amazing how you go through that little wall. I've come through here now as well to get to this area. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. So that was Gorton's well. Now apparently this middle path there will take you down to where he was talking about, where he used to live under some rocks or something like that.
Yeah. So we are now heading back to the main path, and we're going to have a look at the dam on the reservoir.
Have you seen Gorton Stone then up there? It's actually up there, is it? Up that way, yeah.
Another change of plan now. We're not getting back to the main path.
So there are 3 paths. One to the right's the waterfall, to the left is the well. Straight ahead apparently is Gorton Stone. Now he said about a metre up here. I don't know. We'll just do a few
I think he
minutes.
must have meant 100 metres or something.
We'll do a 5-minute walk up, 5-minute walk down, and just see if we can find them. There's just so many paths that you can
head up.
Wander around here. So we're having a great time, and hopefully you're having a great time coming with us. I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments how far we are from Gorton Stone. I don't know whether it's 10 minutes further up there, but we'll have to check out that next time. So at least we had a look at the well, which was interesting enough.
It was.
So we're now going to head back to the main path, over the dam, and back to the car and the car park. Now the current time's 9:26, so we've been here
well over an hour.
Well over an hour, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wandering about. You can spend a lot of time. So if you walk the Serpentine, you need a lot of time to explore Knypersley.
And I was just thinking when I was walking up here, you don't realise where you are, do you? You just think you're in the middle of nowhere, really.
Yeah, you could easily get lost unless you keep an eye on the signs.
Back onto the main path and the bridge. Always nice here. I'll have a look over the bridge. Daryl's just looking there now. Let's have a look ourselves. Wow. Right now for a stunning view of the lake with all the shadows of the clouds and everything in there. We've still got a fair way walk to the dam, you know.
Yeah, and of course the car park straight ahead of you there.
Yeah. Wow. Been an amazing walk, hasn't it, so far this morning?
We've done really well. So we've got drone footage for you guys. We've hidden the scratch card. There's Dilly the duck. I wonder if Dilly the duck's been picked up.
You've had no messages or anything yet then?
Not yet.
I think Daryl's just checking his phone there, just see if we have had any messages or anything.
No messages there. I mean, constant messages on YouTube. Somebody's just watched the Tittersworth water really low. Brilliant video. Did you, when have you released that last night?
I let it out this morning because
this morning.
obviously I've had to do that because I did mention we were coming here. So I've let that out so you can have a look at that, and then this one we're doing now I'm getting let out later. Well, I'm getting let out tonight when you see it. Look at the stone walls.
Yeah, again, the history of these, how long they've been there, the 1800s.
Yeah, been there for years and years and years, haven't they?
It's incredible how these were built, and if you
They're
look
dry
at
stone,
it,
aren't they?
yeah, there's no concrete at all. No cement. Literally just brick placed upon brick.
And jammed in.
Fantastic. And they're still here in 2026.
So we'll start now in a minute getting some absolutely beautiful views again of the reservoir and the dam. There's a cracking view again there through the trees there, look you. But Daryl's walking now towards where there's some absolutely beautiful seats, and it'd just be so relaxing. Chill out there and look at this beautiful reservoir. Incredible. I've thoroughly enjoyed walking round here today, to be honest with you.
So you can see the dam over there.
I'll show you that now as I get there. Oh yeah, so we're right the way round. I'll just zoom in on the dam there, look here. So that's where the duck was hidden.
Yeah.
Incredible how we've got all the way around.
And look at this seat. The question is this seat one of the best seats here in Knypersley? Look at that. What a view.
Stunning.
Just sit there and look at the reflections, and wow.
Yeah, that's just amazing. Like Daryl says, all the reflections and everything in the lake, and you can just see where the fish are coming up to the surface as well and causing the round circles. Another stunning shot there, look you. That's just incredible. Just loving that. Let's see where Daryl's gone. He's just gone off a little bit in front of me. I think this is probably the nicest part where you can see the lake a lot more. Look at like the shoreline and everything there. And I'm just looking across the lake, and I'm just going to zoom in to the car park. I'm just looking for the car park. It's there, look you. And you can see that tent Daryl was on about on top of the car when we initially started doing the video. Wow. The trees, how they're sort of bending over towards the water. That one there, how's that standing up?
It's amazing. It's a dead tree now, but fabulous photo opportunity there.
Yeah, I'm just going to stop and just have another look before I head on, just how beautiful it actually is there, look you. Wow, That's absolutely stunning. Another beautiful, stunning seat you can set up. Again, just another stunning spot here, again, where all the trees open up and you can see all the stunning lake. And look at these purple flowers here. Wow. Amazing. And there's more there, look at them. Incredible. Darrell's a good way in front of me there, and he's got a stunning view again there over the reservoir.
Do you know what? I think what we need to start doing, and maybe something for next year, is pushing the photography a little bit. Because obviously we do sell photographs, but we haven't done it for a long time. And I think what we need to do on one of the walks is take a picture and then upload one a week. And if you guys are watching the video and you like it, you can buy that picture.
Yeah.
I think we need to push that a little bit more.
I mean, just look at that now. If you took a picture of what I'm showing you there, it's just stunning, isn't it?
But I think it'd be good for the video, like at the end of the video, if we show you, you know, this is the picture we've taken, this is where you can buy it if you want to do it. And I think we need definitely push photography a little bit more, because there are some beautiful areas.
You probably need to do some of that in the States as well and get some stunning shots.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In the States when we're over there.
But yeah, I haven't pushed that for a while. But if you have a look on our channel, under the description, you'll see there's 2 areas where you can actually buy photographs that we've done years and years ago.
I think, is this somewhere where the steps were, or have we gone past that?
It must have been somewhere here, but those steps, I'm guessing, are probably underwater, or maybe they've been removed. There were some steps down there. So maybe they've either been removed or they're under the water. But I definitely remember it was a lot lower than what we're looking at right now.
Definitely, yeah. So we're virtually back now where we come to the road, aren't we?
Yeah, I think these, right, yeah, there's the steps.
Where are they?
Here, so the wheel.
I thought they were at the end.
So I walked out a lot further down into those steps last time.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? You went right the way down, didn't you?
Yeah. I'll do. We'll go down as far as we can this time. It's a little bit on
the slippy side,
the dodgy side.
They're steep, aren't they, as well?
Yeah, so I definitely remember last time I was a lot further out. And there we go. Knypersley Reservoir.
So you're going to say there's a lot more water in, are you?
Yeah, I mean I would say it's down here by about probably 7 or 8 feet, maybe up to 10 feet down. But compared to last year, it's a lot higher. So this step here says weir. Definitely a little bit dodgy going down them steps.
Yeah, but worth doing.
Yeah.
Let's just quickly zoom into on the dam. So there's the dam look, and there's like the pump house and everything there. Wow. And then let's head to the road.
Morning.
Morning, you alright? Quite a few signs and everything there, look here.
Morning, you alright?
Tells you a bit about it. No swimming, deep water. All dogs have got to be on leads. No cycling, no horse riding, and follow the country code. Leave no litter. And that's Staffordshire County Council. Wow, look at the trees and everything there. Through the gate. Al's holding me the gate open. And here we are on the roadway. Now, if I remember right, wasn't there something about there's going to be a housing development here on the left-hand side?
Yeah, I mean, you can still see the land is for sale there, like.
So nothing's been done. I'm just going to have a look over. Oh, Darryl can have a look over there first at the main reservoir.
Incredible, isn't it? So the dam between the Serpentine is just over to the left there.
When you look at that, you know, it's a fair walk around, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, again, when I got the drone up, I didn't get anywhere near across here. I'm interested to where I got, but it's a good way. Let's have a look over here. And it's pretty much dry all the way. There's nothing going down and into the canals, but I guess there's a different way of pumping it down and into the canals.
Yeah, I mean, normally here the water's tearing over, isn't it?
Yeah. And you've got the public footpath to Norton Green. I'd love to do that walk at some point.
Where's that go to?
Norton Green. And all this area down here is still for sale. So nobody's actually purchased it by the looks of it.
Stunning here as well, isn't it? Just
Yeah, so there's all the steps heading down there. There's so many places that you can just go and wander and experience, isn't there? It needs actually a Wales 20 mile an hour along here, a little bit slower, because the cars come zooming across.
But the countryside's beautiful again. You know, just looking across there, and then we'll look across at this. I think it's a pump house, isn't it?
Look at the seagull at the top there. He's got a cracking view up there. So there is a sign here, and it says 1868. 1868 when that was built. And of course that was built of mortar. It's probably been repointed in a few areas. And it's all owned by the Canal and River Trust.
Yeah. And again, just beautiful walking along this road, and there's some lovely homes up ahead of us as well. Look at that.
So here you can see you've got a full view of Knypo.
Yeah, I'll just come to you there, then I'll turn the camera and have a look over there. So yeah, look at that now as we spin the camera and just look over there. Amazing. There's like a buoy there, look you, in the middle, and we've got a seagull sitting on that. Wow, that's incredible. Loving it.
I'm guessing this is the perfect place to end today's Sunday morning walk. If you've enjoyed today's walk, give us a big thumbs up, drop us some comments, subscribe to the channel, give us a hype. Let's get these small channels going. Give Nick a big paws up, and we'll let you know Dilly the duck where he or she travels to, and of course if anyone finds the hidden £1 scratch card. If you do, good luck, hope you win. Tag us on Darryl Pritchard Videos, Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you guys on the next one.